Hey there everybody, welcome back to the Planes, Trains, and Comic Books channel. My name's Matt, and today we're going to review Sara Lone #1. But before we get into that, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing, subscribing, commenting, it really helps me out and lets me know what you guys want to see more of. So, with that being said, let's get straight into it. Alright, we got the cover here for Sara Lone #1. It is a Sumerian comic, and it is by Arnaud and Morancho. And we start off on a beach where two lovers are on a date, and as the guy gets handsy and the girl's kind of pushing him off, the girl looks over and sees someone staring at them. But it's not just someone, it's the head of a man sticking out of the ground. So of course the police are called in, and it turns out that this gentleman is the owner of a local fishery, but no one knows why this man was killed or why he was buried in such a horrific state. So eventually the detective on the case finds out that this man who was killed has a daughter named Sara Lone, and she is a burlesque dancer in New Orleans. So he goes down to tell her that her father has passed, but also to find out if there's anyone who'd want to kill her dad. So she tells him that there isn't, and she doesn't know why someone would want to kill her father. Her and her father have had a falling out, which is why she's in New Orleans, but she does agree to go with the detective to the funeral. So she meets with her boss that night and asks him if she can get an advance on her paycheck, and he agrees, but only if she will sleep with him. And he starts to get handsy with her. So to defend herself, she hits him in the head with a lamp, which doesn't kill him, but it knocks him out. And she only takes the amount of money that she was actually owed, and she leaves. But unfortunately, she was seen leaving by another dancer at the club. And that dancer goes to the office and she sees her boss knocked out on the ground and the safe open. So she decides to take the money. And while she's doing that, the boss wakes up, sees that she's trying to rob him. And I'm going to stop it right there. I don't want to spoil anything else. So this book was a pleasant surprise. I originally picked it up just because it was a Behemoth book, or Sumerian as they're now called, and I'm generally liking a lot of their comics, but also that it's like a murder mystery set in the 50s, so that seemed kind of cool too. But I actually think what this is it's a reprint of some European comics, because it definitely has that feel, and I didn't know who the creators were. And not only that, this book is 50 pages long, and it also seemed like it was an album size, which is a little bit larger than an average comic. So that was really cool to find out, because you get a very full story in this issue. And one thing that's nice is it's not really like one solid murder mystery. There's multiple things that happen with different murders going on. And there's even some mafia and CIA stuff mixed in. So underneath this surface level murder mystery, there's a lot of different levels of crime and intrigue that really build this story into something really cool. I like the art in this book a lot. It's definitely a European style, but that's really interesting. I like that it's distinctive, and it would definitely stand out from anything on the American shelves. And the artists definitely had their work cut out for them, because this book is set in the 50s, in Texas and New Orleans, but it also has flashbacks to World War II, and it deals with a bunch of period-specific stuff from the fishing industry. So this artist definitely had a lot of work on their hands, but I think it looks really good, and I think they pulled it off fantastically. So overall, I really like this book. I'm definitely into crime and murder mysteries, and it was really cool to pick up this issue and see that it was 50 pages, and this thing is packed with story and also great art. So I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. It's a really strong first issue, and I'm definitely going to be picking up the rest of them. So if you saw anything you like, definitely go pick that up at your local comic book store, and we will see y'all in the next one.